Hello, I'm Andy Ray, an 18-year-old boy from Haikou, Hainan Province in China. I'm now a first-year student in BUAA, majoring in mechanical engineering. I enjoy a wide range of hobbies such as soccer ball, jogging, and boxing. Among them, boxing is my favorite, through which I nurture my strength, speed, and most importantly, bravery. It is mass sport to some extent, and it is not so violent as many people think. My family has shaped me through real words and real actions in daily life. My father's motivation facilitates me to pursue my goals and do my utmost. And my mother inspires me to be tolerant and enthusiastic towards others. It is under their profound influence that I am able to foster some very good characteristics and explain why I am so popular among peers nowadays. I have a vision towards my future. I know exactly what I want and who I want to be. And so besides compulsory education in university, I am still learning something else by myself, such as psychology, economy, and Photoshop, in order to gain an all-around development. And as for this chance, well, being a global volunteer is one step, which is also a fantastic chance for me to gain exposure to the world and the international society. And I also hold a firm belief that international vision can be nurtured through overseas experience like this. And actually, I am very enthusiastic to volunteer activities myself, and I have also gained some experience in NCPA, the Water Cube, and Tiananmen Square. And I can clearly see how these activities have changed me thoroughly. And all this contribute to a more talkative, enthusiastic, and outgoing me. Actually, this will be my first time to go abroad, so apparently I will have to make some efforts to adjust to the new environment. And based on this, though I know exactly and theoretically how to show respect to cultural diversities and how to get along well with other people from different cultural backgrounds, I have never had sufficient opportunities to put it into practice. But I am a solution-oriented person, and I would like to make sufficient preparation and investigation beforehand. So at present, I have bought 2 books about the culture of the world in order to widen my understanding. And as far as I know, this project has a lot to do with education, and I had some experience in education program during high school, and I have also taken part in a long-term education project called the Golden Wing in Beijing, which in aid of disabled children. So all of these activities will help me to nurture my teaching skills, and I am sure that by the time I go to Russia, if I am accepted, I will be quite good at it, I think. And I know you want to make this project one of the best, so these are the efforts I am making to help both you and me achieve our joint and respective goals. The contents of this project is various, from education to culture, and from the local to our native countries, which can facilitate the integration between cultures and motivate communication between people from different parts of the world. And through this project, people from both sides will be able to improve their sensitivity to cultural issues, global issues, and intercultural communication. And about this project, actually I have made some preparations, such as I have bought 2 books about the culture of the world to widen my understanding. And I'm still learning something extracurricular to improve myself, such as the art of public speaking, psychology, economy, and so on. Everything that can improve myself, because I really want to do good in this project and help establish one of the best projects as you suggested. course, there are a lot of challenges I may be confronted with, and the first that comes into my mind is the unfamiliarity with the surroundings and people and environment there. And I have mentioned that this will be my first overseas experience, lack of experience. And in terms of psychology, everyone has a tendency which is called the comfort zone bias. That is something I'm gonna break. So, though it is, the notions of behaviors to blend yourself into the environment are almost the same, such as just like be talkative, be active, be enthusiastic towards people around you, and most importantly, try to arouse more interactions and communications. It is also highly advisable to partake in a lot of activities to help you integrate yourself into the local environment, and it helps a lot. What's more, I may ask for advice from my friends who are quite familiar with this kind of experience. And the second problem I may be confronted with may be failing to do good enough during this project, and this situation will be really embarrassing. But I am a solution-oriented person, and I will always be ready to receive advices and even criticism. So if this situation really happens, then escaping will never happen. Instead, modification and acceptance will be what I will be engaged in. And the third challenge may be, it is concerned about socializing between people, and so conflicts may be unavoidable. And from my perspective, the reasons behind the scene are usually not unilateral, so I will make necessary compromise without breaching my principles, of course, because being in such foreign environment, they are just my friends, and we should take care of each of others. AIESEC is one of the most remarkable student organizations in the globe, with the prospect of peace and fulfillment of humankind's potential. It is now doing its utmost to promote and facilitate cross-cultural interactions, nurture of leadership, and bring goodness to different parts of the world. AIESEC is just like Alibaba in China. It's a platform offering youth and teenagers the scopes to witness what this world looks like and gain exposure to the world, which will contribute to the formation of a brand new ideology and a totally different world outlook. In this respect, AIESEC is an access to a bigger world and better self. So, why I want to go to Russia? The most important reason is that Russia is a great power, and this will enable me to stay away from hunger and be safe, of course. Besides, China and Russia shares a friendly relationship, which will facilitate me to go to Russia. And actually, the most important reason is that Russia is a country with unique culture, and I have great inclination to know more about it. And as for St. Petersburg, it is the second largest city in Russia, boasting the name of the second largest education and science center in the world. So it is hopeful that after being there for some time, I would have a brand new perspective on education and science. So in conclusion, I am now anticipating eagerly on this coming opportunity, and I am still striving to improve myself, such as my English and my teaching skills. All the efforts that I am making is to help both of us to establish a happy shared experience and to help establish one of the best projects. Thank you.